In the Nebularian Galaxy, planets of all sizes and species of all shapes live in fear of a growing darkness deep within their system. But the brave will stand apart and pave their own path. These brave souls are pirates that soar through space fighting for freedom. However, you may not be so lucky and end up as one of 5 certain prisoners awaiting trial at the Black Pearl, the infamous, impenetrable black hole prison. These 5 are Cyrana, Zekalis, Harty, Faust, and Orin. Will these 5 prisoners band together to fight against those who wish them harm? And uncover an interplanetary affair, a controversy that has taken our solar system by storm? Let's see. In Henshins and Pirates.
Hi guys, it's very nice to meet you guys properly in voice chat. Yep, my name's Cass. My user is Lady Cassandrina. Very long, very hard to spell. But anyway, I am one half of Evil and Lady, and we are me and Antho, we're a team of streamers and content creators. So we basically wear many hats. Where we do music. You guys know that Antho does art. We stream. I edit for Keza as well as for Marcos, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm generally a very bubbly and excitable person, a little on the shy side, but usually I can keep that on the down low. And yeah, pronouns, I take them all. She being the main one, but I also accept he and they. Less formally.
Hi guys, I'm Antho. Cass did half of her introduction with mine, so there's not much to say for me. But
That's not true.
Pronouns I go by he, him. Yeah.
You do really nice artwork, and you
I
work
draw
very
stuff
hard.
sometimes, and sometimes I get overly
ambitious.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. But I like playing D&D and other such thing, playing video games. Mostly JRPGs I can never finish.
Same.
Hi, I'm Nate. I go by he, him, and I am the Welshman behind Filmform Studios. I will say, especially if I'm having the camera on, I'm known to have an insane resting bitch face. I promise you, I'm probably having a good time. Please don't feel like I'm not.
Relatable. I understand.
I can second this, by the way, since I've known him.
Thing is people being like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm having a time of my life. What are you talking about?" But yeah, and I've also never played D&D, so if I do something wrong, I'm sorry.
It's all good. The way that we're going to be playing this, as you guys were discussing just before, it's a very different type of D&D. It's very baby down to the basics with what Marcos has started. So a lot of it will be just the D20. Sometimes it will be other dice. And it will be very much improvised, just having a bit of fun with it. But yes, so I don't think there's anything you can really do wrong.
Okay. That makes me feel a lot better.
Also, your character is a very interesting thing that we've decided to do with this character, because they don't have any memory and they don't know how to act because their programming has been destroyed. So they don't know what they're doing either. So it will be fine.
Makes it 10 times easier for me.
What about Nate's character? Because that's just...
Yeah, I'm over Hardy.
And what about Hardy?
Same thing.
I'm really sad about Hardy. Like the moment you showed it, your initial concept, I was like, it's gonna be a fun one.
He's a good lad, you can tell already.
I really hope he's just Welsh.
Shall I do like overly though? Like, well, I tell you what, this is one.
Please, I beg of you.
So obviously, SENTAI guy or SG, he, him pronouns, and yeah, I have no idea how to play D&D, so looking forward to it.
I am Joel, and you can call me Joel, and that's fine. I'm a bit of a faceless VTuber, but I don't really stick by that. People have seen my face on Nate's channel for years. Pronouns, he, him, king, queen, peasant, scum, all of it. Just, whatever.
Let's go.
Whatever's needed in the moment. it's all good. Just a little bit of background. Obviously, I know Nate previously for a very long time. I'm a filmmaker. We went to film school together. And I'm a little bit of a baby YouTuber. I've just started doing YouTubes. And yeah, editor, writer extraordinaire, writing a book, writing a comic, manga, stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna calm us all down a little bit and put some music on. Can you hear
Oh,
that?
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, please tell
There
me
we go.
I don't need another issue happening. Okay. In the Nebularian Galaxy, planets of all sizes and species of all shapes live in fear of a growing darkness deep within their system. The Yaktar planet, planning on making an army to face these neighbouring galaxies, wants to unite all of the planets by any means. But when rules are placed on a galaxy full of free spirits, the brave will stand apart and pave their own path. These brave souls are pirates that soar through space fighting for freedom. However, you may not be so lucky and end up as one of the 5 certain prisoners awaiting trial at the Black Pearl, the infamous, impenetrable black hole prison at the center of this solar system. So this is the start of your journey. You have been imprisoned. It may not be your fault, but you are currently caught. Caught in a controversy that has taken a neighboring planet by storm, an interplanetary affair, and you have been so unlucky in this situation. Caught in interwebbing lies and deceit, and now you 5 are going to your final resting place. A prison like no other, the Black Pearl. Where you are at the moment is in the brig of a space galleon, the Yakshas. This ship set sail from Yaktar, the planet where you were all arrested at. And you were taken screaming. You do not want to be on this ship, because you know this is the end for you. You are all currently chained to the walls, sat on the floor on creaky wooden floorboards that has blood and sick soaked into them from prisoners of so many eras being dragged. There are a few bodies of other prisoners who didn't quite make the trip. You could see them in the corners of this room, hunched over. But you know there are others still alive around you. You can barely see anyone else, but you know that they're there. You can see a few details as you continuously sway with the ship through cosmic waves as you get closer to your end. You see them through faint glimmers of light through the wooden ceiling above you, where you hear the distant chattering and heavy footsteps of humans, robots, and many, many more. With a loud bang, a robot swings open the door, shining light throughout the room. You can finally see everybody. Prisoners, listen up. We are currently nearly at the post where all of you will be dumped from, you villainous scum. It's never a pleasant day when I have to throw a fellow robot or people of Yaktar. But once I have proved myself and proved yourselves vile, there into the Pearl you will go. Now sound off. Tell me your sob story if it makes you feel any better. Here is the first time you are able to speak. I will be calling out your names from a list. This is me now. I'll be calling your names from a list, and this is your only chance to really give us an introduction to your characters. If you want to, that is. If you want to be mysterious, you're welcome to that too. First off, Cyrana. Cyrana?
I hear you.
Okay, good. I thought you were going deaf there a little bit. So, do you want to say anything, or are you just going to let this chance go? I always like to hear people say at least 1 or 2 lines before I throw them off the ship. No?
Well,
Oh.
I don't agree with the reasons for which I've been thrown into this place.
Oh, boo.
But let me promise you, this is not the end for me. My adventure is only just beginning.
Okay, then. Next, Zakhilis, is that how you pronounce it?
I'll have you know that it is pronounced Zakhalis Laragast, and you're making a terrible mistake here. You're about to get rid of one of the foremost minds in the entire galaxy.
Boo-hoo, as I said before. Next, Cordshid. Cordshid and... Oh. He's dead. Okay, on to the next one. You see where this robot was just looking, and in the corner is a prisoner, head down. Can't really see much of their body, but their head is down. Long hair, elf ears, but they are no longer with us. Next on the list, can we have Hearty? Hearty, where are you?
Listen, I don't know what you've done to that fellow human, but I can tell you one thing. I will not stand for this, and justice will come to be.
It's a shame when I see a fellow robot, or whatever I call you now.
Well, you must be mistaken,
Hmm?
as I am a human.
They check their list a couple times. Are you sure about that?
You must be mistaken. I am a human.
Whatever you say. Really giving up on your own kind, huh? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, next, can we have Inari? Again, another prisoner that has now passed away. Dead already. Such a shame. Next, Faust. Faust?
I got nothing to say to you, so piss off.
Oh, brave one. Brave words for a person who's about to be thrown into a prison, but that's alright. Next we have, Orin. Orin?
Yes, well, actually, there was something I was meaning to say to you. I was sort of a diplomat from my planet, but the planet's sort of no longer around anymore. But the point is, if I go in there, do you know how many planets will burn?
They check through their list of all the crimes. Everything that you guys have done is in this list of the crimes.
Is the crime of being too handsome on here?
Shut up, whoever that was. Was that Zakhalis again, or Zakhelis? I can't even remember.
Well, if that's the case, I believe I'm at the top of that list.
Okay, prisoners, calm down for love's sake. It's getting a little bit over the top in here. Moving on to the next one. Even if the planet does go to shit, the planet's already dead. Get over it. And last two. Nanda.
All right, then.
Shut up, prisoners! Nanda. No reply again from another body in the corner. Another one, and finally, Rauno looks around again. Another prisoner dead. Ah, shame we could only get half the prisoners this time alive.
Oh yes, shame.
That's fine.
What are you feeding them?
Nothing.
To be fair, it does smell in here.
That's fine. We'll just throw everybody off the side of the ship anyway, and once we throw you guys into the hole, it's all good. It's all good.
It's also incredibly warm in here. Like, this place has been insulated several times in unnecessary weather conditions.
It's like this blood planet I used to know called the Earth, and there was this planet, I think it was called a kingdom called Britain, and it was always full of people complaining about heat. I don't remember. It was something in the history books. We've got to check that out later on. Anyway.
I mean, if you
An
let
unknown
me
swamp,
go,
I'm sure.
I can look at your weather control system. I promise I could fix that up.
It's a good thing you are actually in chains, Faust. They cross their arms, not getting close to you because they know what you have done. The others may not know, but you know exactly what you have done. Anyway, we will be back soon, so say your prayers or whatever you do when you know you will die here, in fact. If that's what you humans do and not robot thing in the corner, I'm gonna leave. Humans are too complicated for me. They get up and they leave. The door swings back, closes with a massive force that echoes throughout the ship. And you are left to your own devices. At this point, before we start doing anything else, we're going to quickly do stats rolls. So,
All right.
I'm going to have each of you, I'm going to send each of you one of these.
Yay.
And what you're going to do is you're going to roll. Can someone remember what the thing is? I think it's, I'm going to put it in the player's chat. / roll D20 and then 5 of them. Is that how you do it?
I think so. Yeah, was that it?
Yes, it's 5d20 and then you...
That wasn't
Did
quite it.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Okay, do /D20 and do that 5 times.
Just /D20.
Yes. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
So it'll be /roll and then press space when it says dice and then put d20 in there.
Yeah, thank you. In your little chats, if you could do that, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, they're
Oh, got it, okay.
These are going to be your stats for the rest of this campaign.
Are we choosing which dice roll goes where, or is it just as we go down?
No, you can choose where they go. Because I know that there's specific things
cool.
that each of the characters want to be
Let's
able
see
to
if
do.
mine works.
So,
I got a
Mine
20
doesn't
in
want to
the
use
first
them.
one, so I don't think that really works in my guy's
Am I
strength.
doing it?
no.
Oh,
You could do that
D20.
in intelligence.
Jesus Christ.
How are they good? How are we looking?
Mine are awful.
Mine are terrible.
Y'all, I got
Holy
2 3s and
crap.
a 1.
What?
Oh
6
no!
and 6, didn't you?
Yeah, six of them.
Okay.
Once you have
What
all
the
of those, oh these, oh no!
Yeah.
Joel, these are
Nat
Oh.
20. Nat
Oh.
20.
Oh, Joel. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Joel.
I lived a sheltered existence. It's fine.
Like, are we showing each other their roles? Or
Well,
just
we can all
We
see
can
them. That's the
see.
thing.
Yeah, they're available. They're available.
Yeah,
Oh
these are
my
awful. Again, I have 2 3s and a 1.
Oh, you could roll 60-20.
Yeah, you can roll them all at once.
2 3s and a 1 would seem really bad if you didn't have a 15 cast.
Yeah, I know where that's going.
Like,
Yeah,
Oh no!
I'm so
Joel!
sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Each
Alrighty
member
then.
of the
It
party
just gets
collectively, oh, Joel, at different moments. Do we allow?
Joel deserves a redo, I think.
I was gonna say, do we allow Joel a redo? Because that is harsh.
If
Look, I don't
if
mind. It's up
if
to
I
you.
might have a suggestion, in D&D, like, we have some rules where it's like, if you take your lowest 2 stats and you can re-roll them for one more chance.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Reroll 3.
Re-rolling 2 of your things. To the 3 and
Okay,
the
well,
5.
The 3 and the 5. Well, that's a 3.
Take the higher one. Take the higher.
Worse than what I had before.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
get?
Here we go.
Well,
50.
I
I will
got an
take
18
one
and a 3.
15.
That's a step up. That's a
Hell
step
yeah.
up.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, I got a 15. I got a 15. Okay, cool. I know exactly which stat that's going in. Fucking hell.
That is so
Jesus
funny.
Christ.
That is terrible.
This is definitely going to be one of those situations where if one of us excels at a certain thing, that person can absolutely step in and be like, yo, I'm gonna do it with my 15 or my 20 or whatever.
Hey, everybody step back, hey.
I'm walking over here.
I got this one. Hey, I'm walking here.
So, we are starting to get some things back. Thank you so much, Nate. I'm gonna put that in the documents.
I tried to line it up with what I know
Strength or
he looks
charisma?
like.
Okay, just a
Oh, my
real
18
quick
charisma.
check-in.
We have
If
6
are my stats going to be relatively the
six.
same level of strength with a druid? So if I put stuff into wisdom, is that going to help me spellcast?
Good question. Good question.
Yes, let's say yes. It will help
Okay, cool.
you specifically.
What's like a rogue's main?
Dexterity
Dex, I would
is
say,
your
yeah,
bread
Dex.
is your bread and butter.
Yeah.
It'll be your buddy.
But also, your character's very full of luck. It's very based on luck, which actually they also have a bit of, if I'm correct. I might be a little bit wrong, but let me know.
Say again.
Your stats. Sorry. Well, one of your things that as a rogue is luck as well, which is why I
Right.
suggested it.
Yeah.
I don't know where you'd put that in the stats though. For luck. Is that what would luck be, guys?
Usually. That's hard. That's hard because there's not really an equivalent for that. Cause charisma is more like, but you could make an argument for charisma.
I would say
That would be the closest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also say like constitution is normally the dump stat for anything that's like not necessarily strength, dex, int, whiz, or
Yeah.
charisma.
True.
So constitution often is just used as the if this stat doesn't exist, it's the constitution stat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fair
god.
enough.
And
I'll go
That's a
with
good,
that.
yeah, that's a good way to go about it.
Strength 2.
I couldn't lift a screwdriver if I wanted.
It's okay. It's okay. Serrano will help you out.
2.
Unless you're willing to let me re-roll that.
I would have given you the reroll. Cass, have you put that into the list?
I'm working on it. I
You're doing
can't
it, okay.
decide if I want. I can't decide if I want charisma to be my 18 or
40,
strength to be
okay.
my
That's
18.
not bad.
Okay.
Hearty's pretty good. Hearty's pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he's gonna be like a bit of a fighter, but he's not gonna be all there in the noggin.
Yeah.
Artie's like, what do you mean? I'm a human.
I'm a human being.
Something feels very weird.
I love that he's Welsh.
He's like, I'm a human being.
Again, I'm just gonna the whole campaign. I'm gonna be like, was that Hearty? Was that Nate?
You have to throw him some like really obscure Welsh phrases.
Oh, he can do the big long name. It's fine. Put a planet as the big long
massive
name.
one.
From
Oh
the
my
Cymraeg
God.
system.
Can we
Oh,
just
no.
hear it a second? Can we just hear it?
Go on then.
What are we hearing?
The long
The
name.
big long.
The big
name.
long one.
Llanfair pwth gwyngyth go gerich o'n drobod llant ysilio rogo goch.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Cringe!
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm kidding.
No, because you guys are like, it's kind of cringe, but it's very impressive. To me, it's very cringe because I know how long he spent learning it.
Okay, this is not even part of the D&D thing. Do people not know how to pronounce that even in Wales?
Yeah. Some Welsh people
Yes,
can't
What
do
do
it.
they?
People
What do
just
they
call
say
it,
for like a shortened version?
Yeah, they just say Llanfair. Like it's nobody asks.
Yeah,
you,
Llanfair
you know,
PG.
And then it's something you just do for the fun, until a no.
It makes it so much
Yeah.
better that you spent time to learn it. I think that's even better.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take like
And
months.
I'm
Like,
Welsh,
it
but
took,
I
like, a
know the
couple of
English
hours.
one.
Fair enough. Anyway, let us continue. This robot that came in, checked everyone was still alive. We have 4 fellow prisoners who have passed away. unfortunately, just due to the terrible conditions, the
Bummer.
way they were treated, possibly, the way how they were interrogated. It's not great, but that is the reality that you guys have. They've now walked away, and now you guys have your stats. How do we proceed?
We're back in like it's dark in our cells, right? Like
Yeah. So basically, the only light you can get is like basic like slits above in the slots of this ship between the wooden slats, if you get what I mean. But the sound is quite good. You don't really hear a lot other than the occasional murmurings of people walking by on the top. But you can see enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I need to ask you, are we like bound with chains or anything, or they're
Shackles, you mean?
yeah, or,
So,
you know, whatever.
Hands are shackled up on chains throughout the whole room, basically. And your feet are free, but you're sat on the floor. It's very uncomfortable. The wood there is covered in, again, as I said before, it's like blood and puke. It is not very nice. It smells horrid.
Nasty.
But you've sat there for like a good couple hours, let's just say.
So we're a bit numb to it.
A bit numb. You're a bit numb to the whole process in a way. But yeah, that's basically everything though.
Okay. Could I do a perception check?
Yes. Do D20 in mic chat so everybody can see.
In mic chat. Cool.
Yes.
Slash roll. Again, just taking the brute on this one because 15 charisma, 15 wisdom.
So is perception check just looking around?
Yes,
essentially?
basically.
Yeah, it's just like if there's anything story-wise to notice, I think.
Right. Okay.
If I roll well.
Then it's like it's worth then if someone rolls wrong, like not well, then someone else tries it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm happy to really just play it the way that you guys want to.
I see. I see, or I don't see, rather.
Hey.
Okay.
Is there an order we like doing actions in, by the way?
In situations like this for perception to save time, our groups usually do group perception rolls.
Okay, let's do
So
that.
if you guys would like to do that, we can.
Yes,
We
let's
just
do
all
it.
roll it. Let's all roll then.
Let's see what you guys can see or not see as. You're getting a little bit better.
Did I do it? Nope. Oh, did I do
Okay,
it? Oh,
you can-
no. Okay.
Oh.
Everyone.
Hey, Nate, let's go! Twinsies! Oh my god, me and SG too!
Hell yeah.
Triple twinsies!
That's called triplets.
Not triplets, just triple twinsie. I love that.
Okay.
That's great.
So, what you all see, because they're very similar numbers. We got 8 to 10, very similar
We
numbers.
all have terrible eyes.
What you
guys
do
know
see?
it's just that dark.
I should have like a slight bonus to whatever I rolled anyway, right? Because I have quite good wisdom.
Yes. What you all see is a spacious room. You can see to the other side. There are chains connecting all of you guys around the edges, but they're like bound to the walls. So you can't really move as much. You can shake them a little bit, but you can't really move anywhere. Things you can see the other people on the floor now. There is 4 dead people hung. They're still wearing their clothes. Some of them are very nicely dressed. You do notice that you don't actually have your weapons on you. Some of you may be decked out with weapons, but you can't really... You notice that you don't have most of the stuff that you would have had during the crime you all committed. Just trying to think what else.
I have a quick question after.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you could say it now if you want.
Okay, would Zacalis's tail be bound?
It isn't, actually.
Okay.
Bouncing off of that, obviously, Harty can... His arms and legs can, like... They're on chains and they can move. Am I allowed to, like, utilize that?
Yeah. I mean, there are several ways with the abilities that you guys have, with the classes you have, that you can get out of this. There are a couple ways.
I was thinking of that, but there's a quite a very important question for my character that I should ask. What sort of animals exist? Because wild shape is going to allow me to turn into most alien creatures, but I imagine everyone else is person-sized, and I want to be itty-bitty.
Oh, I say that in this world, in the Nebularian Galaxy that you guys currently live in, you do have a dead planet called Earth within your solar system. So there would have been a few things that you would have known. But I'm glad you asked this, because I want you to roll another d20 for a specific animal, and let's see if you actually get it or not.
Okay.
Like a basic class, I guess you could say. We'll work it out from there, because I think it's very hard to just be like, you could be an elephant.
This is great.
Oh my god.
An
An elephant, but a really small one.
So,
Tiny.
give me a choice of 3 animals that are of the size you want to do.
Okay. Spider.
Spider.
Oh. I've chosen spider, and instantly in my head I've gone, nothing's quite as small as a spider, is it? A little pupper, maybe. A little pupper dire wolf. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
And a scorpion.
And a
Scorpions are about the size of a spider.
With your 11, I'm gonna give you a spider, but
Little spider.
it has a tail, a little fluffy tail,
Okay.
and it has pincers. This animal,
Spider Kumanosu.
this animal is one that we're
Deska?
creating today. It is a spider. No, actually, no. I'm gonna swap it around. I think actually, it is a wolf,
Okay.
a little dire wolf
Little pupper boy.
with a scorpion tail and little antennas.
Oh, okay.
Is that a dire scorper?
And we're gonna call it Scorpa. We're gonna call it a Scorpa. This is a Scorpa. We've just created this animal,
Okay,
this alien
Scorpa.
being. This is how we're going to create your creations. These creatures you could turn into. We'll have 3 animals. And we'll
Sick.
create something, and depending on the stats, we'll go through it like that. So this is
Yeah.
Scorpa. I mean, you've
Okay, I feel like a scorpion would have a couple more hit points than a spider. I imagine a spider's like unnoticeably small, but has 1 hit point.
you said it's a baby Scorpa.
Yeah, it's a little bobbin scorpion.
Little Babin Scorpa. So it like you flop down. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to turn into a Scorpa?
Yeah, I want to turn into a little scorpion, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna make note of these animals that we do actually create for you. Orin's animals.
And then I'm about to use these sniffing abilities to figure out what other races are dead around me. Because I don't know these guys.
True. Let me just make a note of that there. Okay, so we have a little Scorpa, which is a direwolf. Scorpion tail, and spider eyes. There you go, spider eyes and antenna. That's a Scorpa.
Crazy.
I want people
I'm a
to paint this. I want you
mutant.
to draw it.
Ethel's like, shit, I'm gonna have to draw this later.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to turn into a Scorpa then?
I want to be
Okay.
a little bobbin scorpion.
You.
But I'll have to roll for that, obviously.
Yes. Roll it. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Do it in the main.
This is so funny as well, because if I fail this, I'm going to turn into something that isn't quite as powerful as this.
Yeah.
So if I roll a nat 1, you're going to have to come up with something new.
That's okay.
D20 in my chat. There we go. An 11. An 11.
Okay. We will. Say...
I have high wisdom though, so it's a spell.
Okay, and it's a spell. Okay, you turn into the Scorpa. It is a baby Scorper. It's not as powerful as what a full-fledged Scorper could be. But it's kind of what you need. You turn into it and you flop down onto the floor, right next to everybody else. They can see you, by the way. They can see you just turn into a little Scorper.
My goodness, that's a weird-looking cat. But I kind of love it.
Zakalis probably does not care too much. What I
Once you've seen one Scorpion, you've seen them all. Like
Another one.
another one.
So what I like to do is I like to jam the tip of my tail in whatever lock is holding me, and I'd like to try to basically, I like to like flash freeze the lock to try to break it.
Okay, can I have a d20 for that? Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
Oh.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, baby girl, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Well, great. Now my chains are cold.
So what's happened is that you've tried to jam your tail into the lock, but what's happened is actually frozen your hands to the thing. You cannot move your hands or your tail now. You are stuck. And it is unbearably cold, and you just have to kind of deal with it and wait for someone else to help you.
Don't give up hope yet. We're like, there's still time. There's still time.
What do you think we should do?
Well, I don't have a lot of options without my weapons on me, so I'm gonna try and just break these physically. So, if we're adapting our classes into, like, you know, this sort of scenario, because, like, you know, Serana's paladin, but in this case, I don't know if I want a deity, so maybe we could make it so that she feels empowered when she's, like, you know, in the starlight or in the sunlight. So being in this situation has felt really not great for her, where it's like, man, I feel really drained. I don't feel my usual strength.
Okay.
So she's gonna shut her eyes and, like, just think of, like, you know, being on her ship, like, feeling the starlight and the sunlight on her face and just feeling her best self. And she's gonna try and just force the shackles open physically.
Can I... This could be really funny. Can I have a d20 from you?
Let's roll.
Oh.
Y'all, I am terrified. The Dice Maiden is a cruel fucking mistress.
Oh!
16!
Oh!
Okay,
Good.
okay.
It's like the best roll today.
It's better than any roll I've done so far.
So what happens is the ship starts to rock as if we've come to a stop, and it weighs back and it shuffles everybody. So everybody who's stood up, so the little Scorpio stumbles a bit. Everyone else that's still stuck in their shackles are a little bit, whoa. But the light shines through the cracks, and the light touches you, and it doesn't give you your full strength, but with your strength of 15 and the 16 that you've just rolled, you can break through these shackles, and I'll let you decide how.
Oh, amazing. I'm just gonna say, like, you know, just the classic, like, brute force way, just sort of like, you know, just pulling whatever strength she can muster and just going like, "Ugh!"
What you do is you actually pull all of the chains, because they're all connected around the room. You break break through your chains, but you pull everybody else closer to you. Luckily enough, the Scorpion can jump out of the way and is safe. He's having a great time trying to sniff around working out where
Was
he
that
is.
really necessary?
And
Because
everyone
then
gets
it's-
killed.
It
Ridiculous.
worked, didn't it? Sorry about that though. Come here often.
Can I joke that I'm like even more tangled up in my chains because I'm like, my tail and my hands are frozen inside my chains? I'm like, oh, great! Wow, thanks!
I'll let someone else have a go, but I'm gonna say that Serrano's going like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and trying to like detangle him.
So what's happened? You've broken through. You were able to stand up. Everyone else is now bunched together in one room. The corpses are there too. Just be careful. But everyone is like really close together now.
It's fine. It's like one of those games. It's like Twister or one of those Doctor Mix-Up where all your limbs are like tied together. Anyway, let's see what we can do about this.
Who else? Is there anybody else who's trying to escape? So we've got the Scorpion that's escaped. We've got Cyrana that's escaped. We got the frozen guy still stuck in the chains.
I'm cold!
I'm cold. Does Hearty or Faust want to try?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
I'm thinking probably try take off like the cufflinks on my jacket and use that to try and pick the lock.
How are you gonna do
I
that
can
if your
get to
hands
it.
are stuck? Oh, you're gonna.
Well, like, if I can just sort of like try pull, just using my hand, pull my sleeve towards my wrist, like further towards my wrist, and then grab a hold of it and try and get it off.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do a d20 as well, please.
He's rolling decks. He's rolling decks.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, lady.
Oh.
Come on, Dice Man.
Oh.
Catch us a break.
One thing that the others don't know about is that you actually sold your soul to the devil for luck. In
I did.
some sort of way, it's not really clear what you did, but you have Lady Luck on your side. Not in the dice, though. The dice are awful for you.
She's not nice to me.
You try.
She's like wagging her finger, going like, "Nah."
Nuh-uh.
Your hands are still up. You try and reach for the buttons in some way, but in the absolute chaos from Cyrana pulling down the chain, and you
Sorry,
reaching
friend.
for it, the chains are so rusty for you that they just break. And you just lean
Nice.
forward, and the chains are still on you. They're stuck on you, but like they've broken off the rest of the chain, and you're able to just. You're free now.
Hell yeah!
Talk about lucky.
Talk about luck.
That's how it's done.
CC Red.
Oh,
Push it
no.
lucky.
You're welcome to loosening them, by the way.
Gosh. Does Hearty want to try?
So, Hearty knows what his arms and legs can do, but obviously can't quite remember sort of like the way they're meant to function. He just knows what he can do. Can he use his legs to just try and walk away and have his arms stay in place and he's over the other side? And then, like a tape measure, try and just retract his arms and like see if the force will just snap him out of the chains.
Do a d20. I need to see if this goes well. I'm enjoying the d20s just really fucking people up right now, but please try it again.
You got this, Nate.
Okay.
Does have a pretty good strength stat.
Yeah.
Fair.
What happens is that you stand up. You start doing the whole traction thing. You walk forwards, and they stretch out. By the way, he's not a robot, by the way. But they stretch out. And you're at the other side of the room. You turn your body so it faces the other way. You try to pull, but with your strength and the 13 on the dice, you pull the rest of the people stuck to the chains. Luckily, no one else is stuck to the chains, but you pull the whole chains off the wall, and along with it comes Zakelis. Is it? No, sorry.
Easy.
What are you doing?
Is dragged quickly like a measuring tape. It goes crink, and he's in your arms now. Zachelys is just in your arms.
A little bit close, don't you think?
Put me down.
Try to help out.
Put me down, Gary.
But through all of this, Zachelys is finally broken free from the impact, from the yank. Zachelys's chains do break in the impact, and he is unfrozen and taken off completely from everything that's happened to him. He is free. All of you are free.
You
I'm
are
going to
welcome.
feel that until next week.
So, all
Bark.
of you are.
I need to imagine it that it just comes out as a very, like, exactly how you said it. So instead of being like, it's like bark. Bark.
You haven't quite got the voice.
I'm wild shaped, but I'm still just speaking as a.
I love
Bark.
that. Bark.
Well said, small creature.
What does the Scorper or Orin think of all of this? Because everything else is gonna happen at the same time as you, like, becoming something new.
Yeah, I mean, I see it all with so many of my eyes.
In glorious HD.
Yeah, in what I can only assume is the space equivalent of 8K vision. I just, I think I've wild shaped enough to the point where I'm out of the cell now. So I think it's a decision to make whether I go back to a humanoid form or whether I try to communicate. So I'm going, if you'll allow me, I'm going to try to communicate as a human while still in Scorper form.
I love that.
And I'll roll for that if you'd like.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. D20, come on.
Oh.
13.
We'll take it.
Okay.
Stop it.
I will give you
Okay, and let's figure out what Scorper sounds like. Okay. Hey!
It's a New Yorker.
Hey, I'm rocking here! Get
Get over here. Hey, come on. Let's get some pizza.
Hey, Robo Boy, what's with you flinging tails over there? Come on.
Zachelys' tail whips around by accident and accidentally whacks the Scorper in the frustration that Zachelys is actually feeling. He accidentally whips the Scorper.
Oh! What am I? Chopped liver? What the? Come on!
Yeah, where's Scorper if I've ever seen one?
How many Scorpers have you seen in your life?
More than I'm willing to admit.
Oh, that's many more than me. This is my first.
Hey, you ain't never met a Scorper like me, I'm gonna tell you that for sure, okay?
That is a true statement.
I gotta ask, guys. You're all out of your cells. I had a plan. What's your plan? I don't know what your plan is.
My
I was
plan
looking
is
to get an adopted.
My plan is to get us the heck out of here post haste. I feel very sorry for the people that unfortunately died on the way here. There's nothing we can do for them now, though.
But how will you escape from this vessel? Where, like, I don't assume they keep very many spare boats around.
Well, I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm working on it. And she winks at him.
I say we take over the entire ship.
I'm with him.
Oh!
With
Billy Big Guns over here. With what weapons?
Your stealth.
True fact. I mean, we are four. Looks at Hearty. People, and a Scorper.
And the New York Scorper.
The New York Scorper. New issues every week.
Hey.
Hey, I'm from Jersey. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh,
Space Jersey.
Space Jersey, you know. in New York City, you know.
Of course, I mean, you can tell from the type of tail that it has. Now, if it was a Brooklyn Scorper, now that would be a problem. They're highly venomous.
I'm learning so much today.
So.
Hey, when Oren gets out of this, he's gonna be hella angry, you know.
So.
But yes.
Oh yeah, go ahead, cousin.
You guys have officially escaped the chains, not the room. You're currently still in the room that you were once held in. There is one door to the left that is heavy but can be opened. And I can tell you now, they didn't bother closing it because it's too heavy to get a key and then open it and close it and everything. And every single time people have walked in, you haven't heard a click with a key to open, and you didn't hear a click to close it. You guys were chained up, and they weren't expecting you to try and escape. So you can go through the door. Would you like...
Can we team up together to try to open the door?
Yes, I would love to team up to open the
Yeah,
door.
let's do it.
With
go.
my 2
Yeah,
strength.
I'm
Yeah,
not against the
Edzo, you
idea.
carry!
I
You
don't have 2
carry!
strength anymore. I have 8. That's still not great.
It's still not great.
Okay. Do
Hey,
you
just remember, I'm a puppy. Okay? I can't do much. Someone's gonna have to
can
take
cheer
care
us
of it.
on. You can cheer us on from the side if you like.
Can't you turn back?
I mean, I
just stop?
could.
You don't need to-
I could, but what?
We got 4 humans here. You have nothing to worry about. Be fine.
Hey, what the robot said? Yep.
If the gentleman says he is human, he is human. There's nothing else to it.
Sure.
Sorry, I mean what the human with the chain arms said. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
What can I say? My father's Welsh. I've got genes.
What is Welsh?
Space Welsh.
Space Welsh.
So, you
I
guys...
would love to examine the space Welshman later when we're not in still imminent death.
Examine? What do you mean examine? Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like
You
the sound of
know,
that, if I'm being
examine.
honest.
Dismantle.
No, none of that. We're
Reassemble.
not having that. No. Stop.
You all go to the door. The Scorpio stays behind a little bit. But you each hold onto the door. Can I have a d20 from all of you?
Yeah, I've already got it ready to fuck
Okie
this
dokie.
roll up. I got a 2.
I got a 13.
Woof.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Let's have a look at the stats.
I got an 11.
Nate, let's go twinsies.
How did we get 2 2s?
Yep. We got this.
I
We
don't
got
like
this.
the Dice Maiden.
The Dice
I'm the
Maiden is just a
strongest pup
bitch.
this side of Chicago.
I'll
Okay.
do this while I eat my calzone.
You each hold the door and you pry it open. It is heavy. Only robots can really do it. And for some reason, Nate, the human, sorry, is the weakest one, as well as Kaz. So you each pull on it. Pull. However, the door is still super heavy, but you can pry it open until it's about like a crack open. So people could sneak through if they
I
want.
think Nate's attempt, as he's pulling back with his whole body, his arms just extending instead of actually pulling the door.
He's still
Is
going
Monkey
back.
D. Loofing it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's Monkey D. Luffy! Yeah! So he just
Forgotten how to lock the systems.
As we're heaving too, I want to say Serrano's just like, sorry, I used up a lot of my Sunny D power earlier.
You are in the dark again. You're in the darkest part of the room, so that makes sense. You're able to.
Hey, guys. I got an idea. The door's open a little bit. You guys are fucking huge. Okay, I'm a little guy. Okay, I can get in there. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I'll come and report what's going on in the engine rooms. All right?
How do we know we can trust you to do that?
You don't, but you're fucking big, dude. What do you want from me? You can't get through here.
I mean, I don't see any harm on it. We can continue working on the door, and you know, if you can go and do some recon, we'd appreciate it, or at least I would.
All of a sudden, because I got too many eyes and a tail, I'm enemy number one. Okay, I see how it is. All right.
So.
And then I waddle away.
Anyway,
Your waddles away as New Yorkers.
Hey, I'm going through the crack here. Hey.
You're able to sneak through the door, and the others you can still hear the others going, heave ho! Heave ho! Still pulling at the door, trying their best. Ow, my tail, all the
Leave home, Hardy's and all that.
But what?
Hardy just looks up. What?
But the door slams closed. And they try again.
Oh!
You can hear them going again and going again. But you, little Scorper, are on your own. Little Scorper, you. And you start waddling your way down this creaky corridor. And there is a staircase that goes up to the deck. Do you want to have a little look-see? Or...
I do. I wanna. Hey, I'm gonna walk up.
I wanna do. You know what I'm saying? I wanna go.
I'm a New York man.
Hey, get my little toots. Get my little tootsies up there. Hey, let's figure out what's going on here. Okay.
So, can I have a perception check from you? We're gonna do.
You absolutely can. Something other than a 9.
Other than a 9 would be nice.
That would be lovely.
I think. Oh no, 8's are my most rolled.
Oh!
Yeah.
Another 8! Another 8! Lovely.
And it's just like another one. Another one. Another one.
Okay.
It's starting to smell like a fix, boys.
So, you, in your small little Scorper form, go up these stairs. These are quite big stairs, so you have to like really pull yourself up to get there. But you get to the top of the stair, and above you, you see stars. Just stars everywhere. And then you hear a whirring to the side. A powerful whirring that gets bigger and louder and louder and louder. You know that there are people around, and robots and other alien species waddling around, running around, as they're preparing to get off and pause the boat. And you look to the side and you see the Black Pearl. It's a massive black hole. Swerving around is bands of light. You're not really sure. Well, you know what this is. It's where you're going to die, basically. You don't really, because of how bad your roll was. You don't know. You can't see the amount of people there. You just know. You just see this bright light, this black hole, and it sends shivers down your spine. Like, even though you are not. Well, you come off very confident, and all of you seem very confident. This sends shivers straight down your spine. Your hair on the back shoots up, and you are intimidated. Even though you are quite brave, this is intimidating to see where you're going to die just there. You waddle back down the stairs, and you go back to the others.
Yep.
You run back up to them. They've eventually got the. Well, actually, no. We're gonna see. Can I have a D4? No, sorry, D20 from the others. See how the door's doing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's see what the door.
Let's
I
go
believe in
again,
you
gang.
guys.
How's the door this time?
19.
Oh!
Well, you know that's better.
Oh, hell yeah.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
It's going well.
So basically, what's happened is that the others have exhausted themselves completely, yanking this door open. Where it got to the point where they've all slightly given up. They're still trying, but finally, Hearty has finally got to the end of the room where he's pulling from, and he just starts pulling in the chains bit by bit back into his sockets, and that indeed pulls open the door slowly. It continuously opens until the door is completely and utterly open. The little Scorper runs back. The little Scorper runs back to see everyone on the floor completely out of breath, just sweating, pain. And Hearty's just stood there, very pleased with himself.
Yeah, I'm also out of breath. Oh.
I'd like to think that RT was like, oh, that's how this works. Like, was pulling and no, he was pushing and understood now that, oh, you mean pulling.
What actually he was doing was pushing instead by accident, so nobody could open the door properly. So you would have opened the door if it wasn't for Hearty pushing.
Oh my god.
But now he realized pulling goes this way.
It's not his fault. It didn't have one of those signs where it's like, push to open, pull to open,
Exactly.
Hey, you guys
Being
got it
honest,
open.
I don't quite remember what push and pull was until 4 seconds ago, so.
Which one of you's forklift certified? That door was heavy as shit.
So all of you are eventually, finally free from the cell. You open the door, and you see a corridor, a long corridor, and a little Scorper just waiting for you on the other side.
Oh, there you are. So,
Woof.
what's waiting for us out there?
Look, guys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. It's not looking great, okay? I didn't really see how many people were there, but it's more than one. And the biggest problem we got is, I ain't never seen this before, but the sky, it's got a hole in it.
What do you mean
There's
it's
a
got a
hole
hole
in
in
the
it?
sky.
Is that a
And
good thing?
look,
Is that
they
a way
said
out?
they were gonna throw us in a way out of life, buddy. What are you talking about? It's a big hole in the sky.
Is there a glow emanating from it? That sounds like a black hole to me.
Yeah. Exactly that. And the guy said before they were gonna put us in a black pearl. I ain't seen many pearls, but if that's a pearl, I think that's the pearl. I don't want to go in the hole in the sky, guys. I think that's where we're going.
I don't think most people would want to go into the hole in the sky.
I think it's a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know, Not my circus, not my monkeys. You know what I mean? Some people like it.
Ah, yes, I know so
I
many
don't
people
judge,
that just love to jump into black holes.
You don't get out much, do you? Sagami?
Hey, I've been born for like 4 minutes, dude. I don't know what you people like.
So, the only way forward from now on is through this corridor. You can sit back in the cell and just do nothing and wait for death. Or you can try and go forward and try and escape. However, little Scorper here, little Orin, didn't really tell you much about what is up there. Except for the Black Pearl.
There's a big fucking hole in the sky. That's what's up there.
As a rogue, can I sort of sneak ahead and have another look?
You can do if you want.
Yeah.
You wanna do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea after.
So are we having a little party of people going forward just to check it out, or?
Zakalis would like to just say, we have no weapons.
Yes.
Now, this is probably pretty shoddy, but... And he's going to go and grab some chain, like, that's loose, and like, this is better than nothing.
Is this your frozen chain? Is it the frozen chain?
Yes.
I'm gonna say that it's like a sword. The chain is frozen still, and it's hard. So it's like this. So you can use it as a bat in some way. And it's about that long that's broken off.
You'll give it to Serana, just like, you look like you can hold your weight, at least in combat, a little better. This will be more useful in your hands than mine.
Serana claps her hands together, just like, boy, I like the way you think, little wizard mechanic man.
All right. So forward.
And she gladly takes it.
Hey, watch where you're putting that thing. Jesus.
I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
I'm gonna say that some of you, if not all of you, start making your way up this little corridor.
Yeah.
But one thing
Oh,
that
boy.
the Scorpia didn't see on its way up is that there was a sort of desk in the middle of this corridor, which has certain items on the top of it. Now, I asked you all when you were planning your characters to come up with one item that is so precious to your character. It's the last thing that you would have had. It's the last thing that you were able to take with you. You weren't able to take any of your weapons or anything like that. But what is this item that is, like, integral to you? It's the most important thing. It's like a last meal kind of thing. It's the only thing you're able to take with you.
It was decided that I wouldn't have one, but my character does have a little tie left over from the clothes that were ripped off him.
No.
So I feel like just a little tie that he's wearing.
Little tie.
But not that it means something to him, but that he
Yeah.
thinks it should.
Okay. So Hearty sees this ripped tie and grabs it and puts it on. What does Cyrana see?
So on the desk, there's going to be like a bit of string that holds this pendant, and it's a tiny bit of meteorite that is like crystallized, and it has all these colors in it. And Serana just, the instant she sees it, she like nabs it and just elation on her face, and she just goes like, "Oh, I thought I lost it. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad." And she looks like she's looking at home when she sees it.
So Cyrana sees it, puts it on. What does Zakalis see?
For Zakalis, what he sees is what vaguely looks like a pocket watch, but it's actually just a. But yeah, it looks like a pocket watch. It is basically a pocket watch that is part of what has started his whole like fascination with tech and machinery and all that. Just like the gears and mechanism that makes the clock tick, and that's what like spurred on his curiosity in the first place.
Is it like well kept? Like it's
Yeah.
it's constantly being shined. It's constantly being cleaned. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Cool. You grab the watch
There you-
and put it in your pocket. Can we have Orin? What does the little Scorpia do? Someone has to pick up this little Scorpia, just so they can see. But...
I'll do it.
So Rana picks up the little Scorpia, even though it could probably transform, but it stays as the Scorpia. What does the Scorpia say?
Hey, Watch the fur, lady. It's
It's your Kelzo.
It's something
it's not the Scorpus item, it's Orin's.
Yeah.
I look on the table and I see these lily petals from Orin's destroyed world. Specifically the lily petals from where he used to live. He used to live inside this this ginormous flowery structure. So I pick them up and I say, I better get these for Orin. He'll be mad if I don't. And then I pick them up and I put it and I ruffle them inside my fur.
Oh. It's you ruffle it in and it appears like two little you know, in some anime characters they got the little ribbon that makes a little, it's like a egoey. I can't remember how you pronounce it, but it pops out the top and it looks like cute little horns of some sort.
Oh.
And then final person, what does Faust have?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember being asked about like a specific item, but I'm probably gonna say like it's a sort of bit crinkled up, bit ruined photograph of his family.
Oh, very sweet. So there's a very old photo.
Yeah.
It's black and white kind of photo, very crimpled up, very used. Like it's been taken out a lot, put it back into a pocket, taken out, put it back in the pocket, quite type of thing. But it still feels very home. He grabs it and puts it back in his pocket, as he always does. Now you guys have your items again. Things that will remind you of your past. Things that will remind you to move on with your future. You can't die here. You're tied from the door, but you are willing to push through. Do we go forward?
Yes.
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 Cool. So, who's
I'm being
gonna lead-
carried. I have no say in this.
I need to see some battle of Phil Scorpa being carried. Oh, so cute.
Oh god, yeah, and she's like, you know how like, people have their like purse jogs and stuff. It's kind of going like, yeah, like showing them around, like, yeah, look at my dog.
So cute.
I have a line to say to Serrano real quick.
Oh my god, do it.
Hey, look, I'm no good with robots, but the first fleshy thing you see, fucking throw me at him.
Oh god. Okay, so the group moves forward through this corridor. They get to the stairs that go up step by step. It's quite large steps, so you do have to force yourself up these stairs, and you peek out. Can I have a d20 from everyone again to see what each of you see?
Oh boy.
But
Here goes everything.
11.
Oh well, that's a 1.
Okay,
I can't
Faust has 13.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god! Anthem, what the hell?
Okay,
Well,
Anthony's
now
got
I've got
a
my-
20.
Now that I've got my pocket watch back, I'm locking the fuck in.
Yes! Okay, brilliant.
Serrano's distracted and is petting the scorpion.
Serrano is like fully off to the side, giving them good scratchies, giving them the scratch by behind the ear. And I don't know how.
to
It goes, hey, I'm walking over here. Like,
I was gonna say I don't know how the Scorper actually feels about this, but it seems like the Scorper actually quite enjoys it. But Antho, your character Zacalis is the first to go up and can see everything. Everyone is kind of like hidden behind you, kind of like looking around, but they can't see as much. But Antho, what you see, again, sends chills down your spine. You can see this glow on your face, so you look to your right to see it, and it's the black hole. It's the black pearl. This is where you will die. It's the whirring again comes from everything being sucked into this black hole, and everyone can hear it. Everyone can hear it. It's quite loud. There's almost like static now. You can hear the static in the sky, in the space. There's, even though you're not supposed to have sound in space, but we're gonna have sound in space. You can then hear chattering. There is so many people on this ship, on this deck. There are palace guards from the planet you were just in. There is the robot that came and talked to you. There is so many other robots as well, like robot servants, fully like wrapped in hoods and stuff to hide that they're palace staff. I'm giving you everything because you literally got a D20, so I can't give you anything else.
Yippee.
There are humans there. There are royalty there waiting to see you die. All 5 of you. There are guards upon guards. There's prison staff, everything. They brought out the stocks just to get rid of you 5. The others don't know what each of you did, but fuck, you fucked up this time.
Oh dear.
Zakalis goes down the stairs and starts talking to you guys about what you have seen.
There's a lot. Now, I am completely innocent of whatever crime they may or may not have charged me with, of course. But one of you must have done something truly horrible. They're making a show out of this, guys. And while I as someone who aims to someday become the Grand Wizard, the attention is not undesired, but maybe not this kind of attention.
What do you guys
I got a feeling whatever it is, it's the one who's listening to Space Black Parade in the corner over there, that guy. You did something terrible. I know it. I'm Faust.
Everyone removes their earbuds at the same time.
What do you have to say to that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's just get on with this and get out of here.
Ooh, he is ready for a battle. So, with one person with arms that could do that, with one person who has turned into a little scorpion, with one person who has a chain sword bat thing.
What's up?
You and wait, who else? Zakalis and Faust doesn't really have anything.
I
But
can use magic.
You have your tail.
I have
have your
my
tail.
tail.
There's magic as well, elements as well. Faust, you are very able to avoid things. You're very good at sneaking up on things.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Do you guys decide to jump out?
Is there... DM question. Is there any chance we could sneak past just this sea of people? Okay.
No.
All right, we won't try that then.
Unfortunately, there are so many people waiting on the top deck. Some people are already on their way to come and get you. We have arrived. When you guys felt that rocking, that was us arriving at the destination. So the next thing to do is literally to come and get you. So people are aware and ready.
Well, guys, I had no idea we were so popular. This reception, truly amazing.
Hey, I knew all along.
I've heard this sentence somewhere before, but if it's a show they want, well, we're going to make a show out of it.
I'm with the wizard.
I'm down. I'm not against knocking around a few skulls. Let's get on with it.
Hey,
Let's do it.
Hey, human, what type of metal you made of, pal?
Whatever do you mean?
Nah, he's useless. Come on, let's do it.
Okay. This is the final thing. can I have everyone do a d20?
Y'all, I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Yeah, we
I'm
all
about to
roll
roll
that
for
down.
initiative.
Oh,
okay,
whoops!
it's okay.
Mine broke.
Oh my
okay, hang on.
god.
Try that again.
Oh, I beat my record, guys. I beat my record.
Oh no!
I think it's because I put a capital. And you know what? Sometimes maybe giving the dice man an error ain't so bad.
Okay, so we have some interesting stats here. We got Hearty with 2. Faust with 2. Oren.
Oh yeah, let me.
with
Can I
3.
delete that other message?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah.
Oh, I won't leave. But anyway, Nate's got. Yeah, there we go.
The Callus is 13 and Cyrana 15. Joe, Orin 16. It's a mixed bag, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's a mixed bag. So you guys are ready. 3, 2, 1. You rush up onto the deck. Everyone's ready. Arms up, arms ready. But they know you're here. They can hear you. They were able to hear you from down the corridor. They could hear the bang.
Hey,
of the
which one of
door.
you's a loudmouth?
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
And they have their weapons drawn and on you. And within a couple seconds flat, Hearty is pushed off the ship. And they fall slowly into the black hole. Gone.
Baby, come back! No.
Hearty
I
is
just died in your arms tonight.
I think he deserves it because I feel like
I
in
know.
my head canon that what everybody could do was everyone tiptoeing and then him just clank, 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 clank.
Oh no! What was happening? Everyone was sneaking down the corridor. When the others could hear you, it was blank, 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 blank. There you go. Faust.
Totally
Or
wasn't
like
the
if
dog
you ever
from
if you ever had
Jersey.
to like if you ever had to like back up, you'd hear like the siren when like a big truck is reversing.
When the arms just tracked back in.
You are pushed into the black hole by the robot that was interrogating you before.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
And it's like one of those things where as soon as you start falling, all sound disappears from you. You turn like weightless and you're sucked in within seconds.
Spaghetti.
Faust also got 2.
Ah!
Faust gets tackled by one of the palace guards and gets thrown and pushed off as well. Again, they become very lightless and they start getting sucked in and they're gone.
No.
Who's next? Zacalis. Zacalis,
Aye.
you get attacked. Well, actually, no. Let's have a look at your stats really quickly. Let's have a look at your stats. Let's see if they redeem you.
Me and Hearty are black hole boys.
Black hole boy.
Playing on the main stage next summer.
Yeah, there we go. Your dexterity and constitution are very average, but your strength is so low. Your strength is 2.
Yeah.
Another palace guard rushes towards you. You're able to avoid them as they try and clasp you. You're able to duck and get out of the way, just about. But another one right behind him comes in and pushes you off. You have no strength to push against him, so he just pushes, and you're off. Zacalis is in the black hole, sucked away.
Like, he definitely would be like yelling, just like. But then you have like those, those comical like when the sound like just cuts off, like just like, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's how it is. Who is next? Cyrana with the ice chain baseball bat starts swinging. They see their friends or their companions start to get thrown off, and there's no chance for you but you are going to stand your ground. I'm going to let you do another D6, D20, sorry. Let me see.
Oh, sure. Serona's like, if I'm going out, I'm going down swinging, quite literally in this case.
Yes.
Your eyes seen that sword.
It's a 9. It's a 9.
But your strength is there. A robot will come running up to you. You swing with your chain right across his face. Its head turns a couple times and falls off. His body goes limp and crashes to the floor. However, a castle guard has their weapon right to your face when you put your head back up. Right there, right in your face, and starts pushing you with the weapon. Right to the very tippy edge of the ship. What do you do?
I'm gonna say that with every moment she is pushing back as hard as she can, where she's like, I always hated people like you, hoity-toity knights who think that they serve the greater good when they only serve those with the heaviest pockets.
And then a couple of the guards come right behind, because this guard is struggling. A couple guards come behind, push on their friends back, and they push you in.
And then as she's going just in her mind, and maybe saying it out loud, I'll leave that up to discretion, it can't end like this. I refuse to let this be the end. Even as she lets the black hole take her, she is struggling.
Cyrana is gone.
Delicious.
All that is left is the little Scorpa. The little Scorpa is... and at this point, you have guns and weapons and robots surrounding you. They got rid of everybody else because you're too small. You're scampering around. You weren't sure what to do. Everyone else is gone, and everybody's attentions is on you. The robot that was interrogating.
I'm gonna need a roll for charisma here. I'm gonna need to roll for charisma.
Let's not be too hasty.
Roll for charisma. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, this is gonna go badly.
Nat 1. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh
Oh.
my god! Oh my god! SG.
Okay.
SG.
Okay. I'll say what I gotta say.
Somehow.
You just like
before to reality.
Before he even gets a word, it just kicked off.
Now I have something to say.
Look,
Wait.
Look, I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I make great capicolo. Come on, you need a pet? Come on.
As the Scorpa is begging for his life in a last-ditch effort to survive this, the robot comes forward, the one that was interrogating you all, kneels down right next to the little Scorpa's ear and says, "I always hated you biomancers," and kicks him off the ship as he falls into the black hole, and they're gone.
Oh, Oren's gonna kill you.
Gonna leave him, bro.
In
So it's a race thing. I see. Okay.
in this story, it is not the end for you. You all feel the same feeling as you fall in. A sense of not being able to let it go. You had so much more to live for. You don't want this to be the end. As you fall, you become very light, very soft. everything becomes a bit of a blur. Can't really focus on anything as you're just falling. You hear a humming again. Not the same as the black hole, but you hear a song somewhere. You all wake up, and you are in the middle of nowhere. You are in an expansive place where the floor is white and glows. The sky is dark with no stars. You can see each other as you've all landed. You all look very confused around. There's nothing around for miles. And you start hearing that humming again. And you start to lose consciousness once again. And that is where we're going to end episode 0 of Henshins and Pirates.
God.
Woo! Oh, Tezza, that was so good.
There was 20s, there was ones.
Oh no! Is this Candy Valhalla?
It was just...
Joel, I beg of you, when the next guy you do, you got to do like an Italian. You got to do like an Italian American.
God,
Like, hey, what you
something.
doing?
I was not
gonna
You're
go through
breaking
every
my balls.
European accent available.
I knew
I
that I didn't want to just come up with the aliens and or the things that we already kind of knew. I wanted to do something that was kind of like we did it on the fly, so it felt more like the world that we were building was completely new. But I was not expecting a little scorper, little direwolf.
I'm invested in that as an animal now as well. Like
Okay.
mentally,
I'm
I'm
very
No,
very
that's
curious to
great.
see what else
Okay,
you can
yeah,
turn into.
Ethel has something to say. Okay.
Okay,
You
cool.
draw
Where's
it?
the mic?
Yeah.
Maybe I have been. You don't know that. You don't know.
I think I do.
Here. I'm halfway through it. Here's a scorper.
Oh my god, I want to see so bad.
Oh my god, I fucking love that.
Oh my god!
Oh.
You scorper!
Yeah, man.
Joel, you're like, hey, that's me. That's one of my characters.
That's who I am.
That's the best thing,
What
isn't it? Looking at that as the character, then thinking, hey.
I'm walking here with my many
Hey.
I like claps his
Hey.
pincers when he's like, hey.
We will have to.
I'm spindling here.
Yay. We will have to revisit some of that when we come back to actually doing it properly. And to be honest,
Yes,
I was not
absolutely.
expecting to go that deep into the lore and that deep into the characters. But I thought while we were here, we should just really enjoy the moment for what it was.
Oh no, it was fantastic. Like I literally have no notes for you, and like from a DM perspective, like your prep is also fantastic.
I have
had
a whole document.
you had visuals, you had music, you had your own notes. Like fantastic, amazing.
You did great.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Did you guys enjoy it though?
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I loved it. It was great.
I had a great time.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Cass, who plays Serana. I'm signing off. My socials are Lady Cassandrina on Blue Sky and Twitter, and also Evil and Lady Gaming on YouTube, which I also share with Antho.
Hey, that's me. Well, I'm Anto, the evil half of Evil and Lady, and on my end, on Twitter, I am evil _Antho. Yes, evil _Antho. I'm also the artist for the character art for our characters for Henshins and Pirates, and I'm so happy to be here.
Which is beautiful. Thank you very much for that.
How
Yeah,
dare you!
gorgeous.
Yeah, take the compliments. Take him. He's so
No,
modest, guys.
no.
He's so modest.
I'm Nate. I play Harty, and I'm at Film Form Studios on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, TikTok. And I've also had an incredible time. It's my first ever D&D session, and I'm very much excited for the next one.
I'm SENTAI Guy, aka Faust. Just SENTAI Guy on YouTube and Instagram, where I do just some Lego models from Tokusatsu and stuff. and recently been getting into cosplaying. But this was also my first D&D, and I've just really enjoyed it. So thank you very much.
Hey, I'm
Beautiful.
I'm Joel. I play Orin and somewhat unnamed Scorper for now. From New Jersey.
Tony. We call him Tony.
I am not against that.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony. I'm Yugi Joe, most places. YUGI space JO. Yeah, I'm a little baby YouTuber, but if you like anime, come check me out.
And thank you so much for experiencing episode 0 of Henshins and Pirates.
Thank you for having us, Kaza!
Thank you!
Thank you.